What's going on, people? Welcome to episode 9 of The Pirate and His Poems. I am Steve Valentino. Today we're jumping into one called Horizontal. And I enjoyed reliving this one. I remember writing it, and I remember it was one of the first times I thought I'd sort of played around with a few rhyme schemes that I hadn't done before. And I was excited about this one when I wrote it. I actually remember the first time I wrote it, I lost it. So then the next time, I was like, no, but we'll try and write it again. And it never quite felt as good as the one that I'd lost. But now I'm looking back on it, and I think that was just, that feeling that you get, especially when you try and write something and then you're like, how that one was much better. But actually, I think this is probably as good as I could do at the time anyway. So let's find out. So this is Horizontal. Desperate to sleep for the excitement of waking up, unable to wake for the contemptible desire of sleep. Paradox, juxtaposition, horizontal complacency, the inability to actually be who we dream to be, who we want to see, stuck with who we seem to see, a fallacy, but horizontal, pure potential energy. Contemplation, not limited by segregation or immediation or even causation, just an endless pool of potential, two-dimensional, no depth. Because in the morning, there's nothing left. Drained. Inverted. Wishing to go back. Brief intervals, desperately clutching, but eventually eyes wide shut, and that's that. Horizontal. No desire to be acute or obtuse. I had it, but now it's gone. No truth. Just this. The horizontal abyss. The second cousin's sweet kiss. And all I remember is this. I remember, I think for most of my life I've had this brain that loves to, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have as well, this brain that as soon as it hits the pillow, all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, that, we could do that, or what about that, hey, have you thought about this? And you're like, I have, but I'd rather not be thinking about it right now. Can we just have can we do that sleep thing we're here to do? And it just runs and runs and runs, and that's what this was all about. It was about, how, like, just before you're about to put your head down, you're about to drift off into the land of not try and go to sleep. All of a sudden there's this energy, and you're just like, bah, 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 bah. And then your brain starts going, and then you start thinking, I'm going to do this, and tomorrow. And then when tomorrow comes, sometimes that energy's gone. Where is it? You can't even. Sometimes, man, the thought of even doing half of those things seems crazy, and it's a struggle to get up, And it's like, it's just all potential when you're lying down. I guess it's because it is potential. It's not an actual truth. It's not an actual reality. It's just an idea. Sometimes when it's an idea, it's full of energy because it takes a lot of energy to action those ideas, and sometimes that's not, you don't have that, and you wonder where is it all gone. And I remember just thinking that if I could just, sometimes I couldn't even remember the ideas I'd had, and then just as I was like, I'd think, that was a great idea, I'd wake myself up, write it down, see it in the morning, and be like, oh, maybe I'll look into that at another time. But I think this is something that a lot of people go through. I think that when that potential for when you're lying down and all those ideas of what it could be, and I guess it's just keeping hold of it and trying to keep moving and trying to go, okay, cool, I had that idea. Maybe even putting it in the right place. I think at the time as well, I was just struggling to get myself moving, but I was never short of ideas. And luckily, as I've gotten older, I've got a bit better at actioning those ideas than just sort of thinking what could be and what if. And that was Horizontal. Thank you so much for joining me once again. As always, like, subscribe, please, and share is always appreciated. Keep spreading the word. Keep helping get some more eyeballs on this, and we'll see where we can go. And some news as well on my website, where I'm going to be publishing a lot more of my poems and some more videos, some more of the music videos that I'm going to be doing, poetry videos. But they're going to be popping up on there. So just keep your eyes open, and yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Valentino. See you next time.